Hello and welcome to Second Place Chasers with me, Keith.
And me, Jack.
This week I'll be struggling through a podcast where I got knocked off the top of the league and I don't have cider.
And I don't need cider because I'm gaining. I'm going up and up and up and up and up.
Good evening, Jack.
Good evening, Keith.
We're a little bit later this week.
A little bit.
We're on a Friday instead of a Wednesday.
Yeah. But I'm not hungover for once. So.
No, you weren't drinking last night after indoor. You're hungover with own goals, though.
Oh, it's 5 weeks into the year and I've done 5 already.
That's not bad.
That's great. From his when he scored 2 proper goals.
Your XOG is quite high.
Well, what can you do? Stop scoring them.
Yeah, stop scoring on goals. That's what you can do. Stay away from there. Did you see my goal last night?
I kind of blank the opposition goals when I'm playing.
Right. It was excellent, by the way.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gary said someone stopped marking you. He wasn't very happy about it.
That. Anyway, Fantasy League.
I'm happy.
Yeah, I could be happier. I'm above average, but I still dropped a little undropped. Someone kicked me off the top of the mini league.
Yeah, you've been dethroned.
I have been
Properly.
well dethroned.
I mean, being 30 points ahead to being 30 points behind.
I was 1 point ahead.
No, but before that, you were 30 points ahead.
But yeah, are you going over 2 weeks?
Yeah, 30 points ahead, and now you're 30 points behind in 2 weeks.
Does that make you happy? You seem to have a little bit of a smile there.
Well, I think a few weeks back, I was over 200 points behind you.
Yeah.
And now I'm about 160 from top.
That's still an awful lot.
It is, but it means I'm picking up like 20 points on
Well,
top
you did
each
threaten
week.
to come on strong in January.
I did, and I usually do.
Yeah, you're where are you now? 12th,
13th.
13th.
But I'm 14 points behind Gary, and he's in 8th.
He is slumped, hasn't he?
Yeah. It's because he left Cunha on the bench. Just in my life. 4-2. What? I benched him.
Excellent.
Yeah. But I'm up here at 82 points. So -4.
Yeah.
I would have had more points if I'd left it alone.
Once again, defence wasn't where the points were.
No, keeper 1 point, Senesi 1 point, Alexander Arnold 1 point, Estepinian 1 point. That was useless. De Bruyne captain 10. Yeah, it was either him or Haaland, and I wasn't convinced.
It would have been the same.
Yeah, but I just wasn't convinced whether Haaland was going to start even. So Palmer 8. All right, Richarlison got a brace again. 15.
He's doing quite well, isn't he?
I've never seen him in this form. It's just
You might never see him in this form again.
there's a good chance of that.
No, he seems to be enjoying playing up there,
He must
as you would.
Yeah. He must have had that psychological help from a psychologist.
He was very respectful when he scored, though, to Everton, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's very
Are you a fan of that? Respectful?
I don't.
Or do you think they should just go straight up to the Everton fans and give them the turkey trot backwards and forwards several times?
I don't know. It depends how you left the club. Like, he left on pretty good terms after keeping him up.
He kept them up pretty much.
Yeah.
Almost single-handedly.
Yeah.
A couple of seasons ago.
Like, if Anthony Gordon went and celebrated in front of the Everton fans, being a dick, you'd understand it because they jumped on his car and wouldn't let him in his house. And
Yeah.
you get that, but yeah, I think respectful's all right in that case. Foden, he's my man of the match.
Yeah, well,
Man of the match
it
week.
was quite nice to get your 20 points from him.
Yeah, we should captain him.
You wouldn't have captained him. You would have been stupid to captain him.
I was on 2 players only in my mind, De Bruyne or Haaland.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then bring me to Haaland at 5 points. I suppose there's something in it. Solanke, useless, 2 points. And Watkins, 18 points. A hat-trick of assists and a goal.
Yeah.
But I did move out Saka to free up funds for Haaland. So I moved out Raul as well because he's injured. I looked at 2 players to replace Saka with in the cheap midfield bracket. I came down to Garnacho and Willian.
You chose Willian, did you?
I chose Willian, and I went after. You know what? I should have gone Garnacho because I would have had an extra 0.5 in the bank. But I've been watching Willian play, and he's looking like he's going to do something soon. Well, one this week, and Garnacho got 16 points. So that would have hurt to leave that on the bench. So
It would have. I do know someone who left him on the bench, but it probably didn't. He did probably not feeling that bad about it.
no, he had quite a good score anyway.
He did. He did. Yeah. I got 74 -4.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen you make a triple transfer.
Oh, I've done it occasionally. I might not this week, but I might next week make a triple transfer again.
What, another 2 frees?
Yeah, for roll this week, which I might do. But yeah, my team was I brought in Trippier,
Yeah.
so that was all right. Every time I bring him in, he does fine for me.
Oh, so
Only half as good
I
this time as last time.
I should just bring him in when you bring him in.
But him and Gordon in. Gordon went off at half time.
Yeah.
He got an assist and he was looking good, but he took himself off at half time, and then he was seen walking about in a boot
Yeah.
and on crutches.
But Harvey Barnes came on and scored a goal.
He did, but that doesn't help me in my team.
No, but
And I think Gordon was seen. Some fans saw him in a shopping centre somewhere in Newcastle. He's still on crutches, but he didn't have the boot on.
that's something. But with Barnes being back, they might not risk him.
Perhaps not. I think Howe did say it was more of a twisted ankle, so it might be a bit more serious than just a knock.
Yeah.
Gross got me some points.
11 of them.
He's been playing really well in that Brighton team. Saga points. Bowen, he's probably going to be leaving my team at some stage shortly.
Yeah. For, would that be a certain Liverpool player, maybe?
It could be. There's a chance it could be for Jota.
I was thinking someone else, but
Who are you thinking of?
I was thinking Mohammed.
Anyway, yeah, he'll be perhaps Jota.
Yeah, sure. Right, go Gakpo. Get Gakpo.
No, I won't go Gakpo.
Yeah, you want Gakpo.
Jota's just quite good. And Palmer, what did he get me?
8 points.
8 points. Well, that's our teams that we had in game week 23. Sound very excited, don't I? There's a little bit of disappointment in my voice.
Yeah, you definitely sound really chirpy tonight.
Now, what do we look at? Predictions. We're you're still ahead of me, total.
Yes. It's a
You're
good
on-
feeling.
You're on 145. I'm on 143, but I've closed the gap by 2 in the last game week, so it's just down to 2 now.
Yeah,
I'll get it back this week.
There's a long way to go yet.
Okay, well, let's start off. We'll look at game week 24. First game up is Man City at home to Everton.
Everton need a striker at the moment. Someone who can score goals. Maybe Neil Maupay. Get him back off line.
He only scores for Brentford.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Was it 5 in a row? Something like that.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
And he is quite annoying.
You see what he said to Walker?
No.
Apparently he had to go at Walker about his illegitimate kids.
All right.
And Walker said to the ref, I'm going to knock him out if you don't stop him.
Ooh.
Fiery. See, if I was Sean Dyche, I'd be saying I want Maupay back for the City game. He can wind up Kyle Walker again. Anyway, as it stands, they don't have Neil Maupay.
No, they don't.
No. So I'm going to say 3-1 to City.
A 3-1 to City. Are you doing that just because you predicted 3-1 to City against Brentford last time, and you got it exactly right?
No. I just thought that sounded like a fair scoreline.
Yeah, well, I'm also 3-1 because...
Is that because last time you predicted 3-1 to
3-1,
City
got it.
against Brentford?
Not quite, no,
No.
but I just feel that City can score 3 goals. Everton might go on because
Yeah.
City do.
They leak this
They
year.
leak. Yeah,
Yeah.
they haven't kept that many clean sheets, have they?
No.
Are you bringing?
Both these teams are annoying me at the moment.
So you're going to give them a draw, aren't you?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah, they're really annoying me, and I've got 3 players in this game. So,
Oh, that is quite annoying for you.
yeah. Because they hit form, they drop form. They hit form, they drop form. And just don't know what to do. So I'm just going to say 2-2.
A 2-2. You've got a 2-2 draw.
I love that Fulham have brought in Breuer and he's injured, though.
Oh, is he injured?
Yeah, he got a knock.
Oh,
Played
excellent.
16 minutes.
That's not bad. It's good value. I've also gone a draw, but 1-1 draw. Now we have the inform Luton at home to Sheffield United. A big game for both clubs.
I've put my fixtures around the wrong way.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, Luton win. Simple as that. They can't stop scoring goals at the moment.
Yes.
That was incredible what they did against Newcastle.
Yeah.
4-4 draw. Sheffield, pretty awful, but Ben Brereton Diaz looks good.
He looks good.
So I go 3-1 to Luton.
Okay, 3-1 to Luton. I've also gone 3-1 to Luton.
Never
Isn't
had
it
a
funny?
Bayo hat-trick.
Funny that I waited until you arrived to do my predictions.
Yeah.
I must have been looking at yours.
Oh, I had it upside down, so...
Okay, well, I can read upside down.
Can you? No, I mean, the page was over.
I can read through pages as
X-ray
well.
vision.
Yeah.
You're a regular Superman.
Yeah. They won't let me in casinos.
Yeah.
Spurs at home to Brighton.
Have you missed the Liverpool-Burnley game, or is that later on?
I've missed the Liverpool-Burnley game.
Okay, so it wasn't my fixtures wrong.
All right. Liverpool-Burnley, do you want to do that one?
Yeah. Have you written yours down yet?
I can figure that one out.
Okay.
Yeah. I've done
Liverpool will want to walk away with 3 points after losing to Arsenal.
yes.
Burnley are, quite frankly, the biggest disappointment of the promoted teams. Luton, they'll go down. Sheffield probably go down. Burnley, no, they're rubbish. But David Datro Fofana came on and scored 2 goals for
Yes,
him.
he did.
Chelsea could do with having him back off loan.
Oh, they've got the lovely Jackson back.
Yeah, goal machine.
Really scored a goal against Villa.
Yeah,
FA Cup.
1.
I think the ball was bounced off his head, actually. It came in quite quickly. And that was a good header, actually.
Okay, Liverpool, Burnley, 4-1 Liverpool.
You've gone a 4-1 for Liverpool. I've gone a 4-0 for Liverpool.
Yeah, I was initially going 4-0, but I just thought, nah.
You thought DD Fofana was going to get one.
Yeah, good old DD.
All right, where are we now? We're back to Spurs,
Yeah,
Brighton.
we can do Spurs now.
We can go there?
Yeah.
Okay. Will they have Son back?
He should be back, you'd think.
Will he start? Will he come off the bench?
The way they're
And
playing,
what
I
does
think...
that do to the turkey trot?
No, because before he went to Asian Cup, Richarlison was playing up front. It'd be Johnson that misses, or Werner. Johnson could switch back to the right. Brighton are a bit Spursy. Spurs are a bit Spursy.
Yeah, they're getting the old band back together though. Spurs.
Yeah.
Madison's back and Son will be back.
I'm going to put it at 3-3 draw.
A 3-3 draw. Yeah. You think Brighton have it in them to score 3 goals away from home?
Well, they put 4. I wasn't at that high line with his.
Yeah, he's missed. He came out off at half time of that game when they got beaten 4-0
Yeah,
by
and
Luton,
got 10 minutes.
and he was
in the last
rubbish.
one.
And then he got 10 minutes in the last game.
Yeah, I'd fancy him to start against Spurs though.
Yeah, I've gone 3-2 home win. Wolves at home to Brentford.
Wolves are probably the most fun team to watch at the moment.
They're quite good. I wonder will Gary have Cunha starting?
After that, I don't think I'd bench him again. He's not the only one. Apparently, Pig did as well.
All right.
Yeah, brilliant. I think simple 2-1 home win.
2-1 home win. That's an excellent choice, I think. A 2-1 home win for me as well.
But apparently, Hwang's available,
Right.
so that could I could put it up to a 3-1.
Neto with 2 assists.
Yeah, you bringing him in, are you?
No, not this week. But he has been. Yeah, he's definitely in what I'm watching.
Yeah.
It was like when I was bringing in Gross, it was a toss up between him and Neto at that time.
I would have brought Neto in this week, but I was 0.1 short from being able to get him.
That's a shame.
Yeah, terrible.
Forest at home to Newcastle.
Forest are rubbish. Newcastle can be rubbish. Forest are right at home. Probably get a goal. 3-1 though to Newcastle.
3-1 away win. I've gone 2-1 win to Newcastle. West Ham at home to Arsenal.
I don't fancy West Ham to get anything out of this one.
Yeah. Don't you?
No. I mean, they might get a goal. Hopefully not Bowen.
Why not?
You got him. Kudus, maybe.
What have you got against my players scoring?
Well, I really just want to get ahead of you.
That's not going to happen this season.
It could. I'm like 130 points behind you now, and outscoring you every week of January.
Yeah, every team has a little slump. You're going through your purple patch.
Yeah. It's a long purple patch. I just go simple 2-1 away win.
2-1 to the Arsenal. I've gone a 1-1 draw.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
just to annoy the Arsenal fans out there.
Good for Liverpool and City.
Yep.
Good in Klopp's fairy tale season, as Lockie would put it, because it's all rigged for Klopp to win. Apparently, that's what he said last night.
It's all rigged against Poch. That's what's happening.
That's what it is. They should actually be top of the table. They're not shit. It's just rigged.
It's just the referees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that game where they beat Spurs 4-1 because Spurs had 2 players sent off. That was rigged.
Yeah,
Yeah, against Poch.
that's right. Villa at home to Man United.
Big question: have United hit form?
We've said that before, haven't we? We've sort
Yeah.
of suggested that, and then they go, no, we haven't.
Hoyland scoring.
Yeah, he's looking quite good.
Yeah, Rashford looked good the other day.
Garnacho looks good.
Yeah, I don't know. Have they hit form? Maybe they might score some goals. I'm gonna give Villa the win though, 3-2.
3-2 to Villa. I'm going a 2-1 to Villa, which means that United will win.
Yeah, definitely.
And then the last one is Crystal Palace, probably without Eze and Elise,
Yeah,
at home to the delicious Chelsea.
delicious.
Well,
Delicious.
they-
That's one way to describe them.
They were very good against Villa in the FA Cup, particularly first half. They were just intercepting all. Like Villa they didn't look fantastic, but I don't think Chelsea allowed them a chance to be fantastic.
Yeah, kept press on.
Yeah, they didn't have Sterling in the starting lineup, which I think made a difference.
To have Mudryk?
No,
No. Well, there's another plus.
Madueke was on the right, and
Yeah.
he was really good.
He's really good. I like
Yeah.
Madueke a lot. Well, I wrote that Palace Chelsea. I wrote that down at 1-1 initially.
Ooh, right.
Then I
Realised that Eze and
Eze and
Elise were
Elise are
there, so
out.
they're unlikely to score
still I'm gonna say Will Hughes gets a goal. Don't know why.
with his wizardry, his
Yeah.
beard, his magic beard.
Yeah, let's give Will Hughes a goal, assisted by Chris Richards.
All right, if that happens, you can have double
Fine.
points for this.
Okay, but I've adjusted it from a 1-1 to a 2-1 to Chelsea.
A 2-1 to Chelsea. I've actually gone a 3-0 to Chelsea.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what usually happens when we both say Chelsea are going to win?
They get spanked.
Yes.
Yeah. Is this the game that sacks Hodgson though,
Ooh.
or Poch?
Nah, I don't think Poch will go because he's still in the FA Cup.
I think he's got
he's-
till the Carabao final, and after that he's
Yeah, if they don't have good results between now and then, and they lose that,
Yeah.
that could be the.
that's the return of Mourinho.
Is that another? Are you predicting that too?
No, I'm
Or is that just throwing it out there?
I'm
Nonsense.
thinking West Ham at the end of the season. Seriously, because Moyes still hasn't agreed a new contract. Mourinho loves London. They've got a big stadium. They're pushing for Europe. They've won a European trophy. They're pushing to go further in Europe. All right, he plays an outdated sort of football, but he's the sort of coach that might fit that team pushing.
I don't know. I think the West Ham fans aren't that happy with Moyes because he's not as exciting as the players that they have. That
Yeah.
team should be.
And Mourinho's not exactly exciting.
No, I don't think he'd go there.
But I'm just thinking the owners might see him as a possible route into more silverware. No, maybe not. I don't think Moyes is staying though,
I don't think so.
because he keeps saying, "Yeah, the contract's going to be agreed in the next weeks." He's been saying that for like 6 months now. I think he knows he's not getting a new contract.
Look at the main league, if we must.
Yeah, we must.
Leo has stormed into the top spot with a 100-point game week.
Quite impressive score.
and had 16 on the bench with Garnacho.
Did you have Watkins captain?
Yes, he did.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Last time they played Sheffield, I had him captain. He did nothing.
Watkins captain. He had Foden as well.
Yeah.
Bench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because United are a bit
Yeah, up
hit
and down.
and miss.
And, yeah.
Where it's like Chelsea are hit and miss, but if you got Palmer, he scores even if they get beat.
Yes.
So you play him every week. It's like fixture proof.
Yeah. So I'm dropped to second. 29 points behind him. Johnny's jumped into third, which is a surprise.
Yeah, it's a surprise.
When does he start dropping? He's just been steady climbing.
I forgot he even existed. And he popped up.
He's popped up there,
Yeah.
just to remind you.
Yeah.
Rebecca's still there in fourth, hasn't moved. But Chris has dropped down, and Gary Quattromini is out of the top 5 now for the time being. But probably quite happy with Arsenal beating Liverpool.
Yeah. Even if it was a boring game.
Oh, Gary's moved back up a little bit. And you're 13th?
Yeah. But only, was that 14 points? Yeah, 14 points behind Gary. So I can break into the top 10 easy.
Well, you've got 4 players between you and Gary with 14 points, so you can climb a lot of places with not many.
Yeah, I can easily get into top 10 and maybe not into 7th might be a bit tricky, but I can definitely sneak into Gary's 8th position.
All right, that's enough of that league. Okay, where are you in this league?
I think I'm up to 20th. Oh yeah, I've jumped above Gary.
He's having a torrid time of it in the head-to-head, isn't he?
Because he was up there in the top lot for a while, like top 10, and then he's really fallen out.
Yeah, that's a shame, isn't it? Anyway, this Leo's top of this one as well.
Yeah.
No surprise, really. He beat Gary this week.
Yeah.
So Leo now has a 2-game buffer at the top. So he could lose twice and still be top on total points.
Yeah, there's Johnny sneaking up there trying to get him.
Johnny's third in this one as well.
Yeah.
Gary dropped to fourth. Rebecca's second, staying second. Johnny's up to third. Gary slips to fourth. And Tarney's back into the top 5. Do you want to go to championship?
Oh yeah, Leicester had a good win. Let's talk about it.
All right. How good a win was it?
It was their best win of the season.
Was it?
Yep. It's their best win all season. 5-0 over Stoke.
Is it next?
Right. Well, they're rubbish. So you might get a 2-win streak.
Well, we've done that before. I think you played Ipswich. You got a draw against Ipswich, and then we played them a couple of weeks later, and we got a draw against Ipswich too. So, does that mean we're going to beat Stoke 5-0? I doubt it.
Probably not. Maybe 1-0. Yeah, but Daka, back from AFCON, scored 2 goals. McAteer back on the score sheet, got 1. Vardy came on as a sub, scored 2. Pretty good.
Yep. Now we've got Norwich next.
Yeah.
We're at home to Norwich, and then the game after that is Stoke.
We got Watford next.
Yeah, you're away to Watford.
That should be fairly simple, but you never know.
I'd like another win, of course.
I mean, you'd have liked to win every game all season. But...
Yeah, well, Huddersfield, who are above us, they're away to Southampton, so I'm hoping
that should be
that we can close the gap at least a bit on Huddersfield.
Yeah.
If we win, we will leapfrog them, I think, on goal difference.
That wouldn't be much of a goal difference either.
What? No.
And
Stoke is also minus 14, who are 1 point ahead of Huddersfield. We're 3 points behind Huddersfield. All right, well we've gone through everything, haven't we?
We've done it with outsider. With
outsider, that's probably why it feels flat.
Water keeping us on track.
Yeah. We've turned over a new leaf. We're on a health kick.
Okay. Tofu next week.
Oh yeah, bring some tofu.
Yeah, I don't mind tofu. Weird vegan food, but you know.
Why does it have to be vegan food? It's just food.
Yeah, true. I'm just trying to have a go about vegans.
Do you give out vegetables and go, "Oh, that's vegan"? That is.
Yeah. I'm not going to eat bloody vegan food. That's why I bring all the vegetables to you.
All right. Thanks, Jack.
Thanks, Gary.